If you want to know how I got these faux locks, stay tuned. So today, you already know. So let me just give you a PSA. I was gonna try to do the curly girl method, and I actually do the curly girl method all the time. I just do it without doing wash and goes. And I was gonna try to embark on learning how to do an effective wash and go because I'm almost 5 years natural and I really wanted to get it. So I'll put up a video to show the wash and go that I did. And it was very successful. However, day 2, no, it swole up. You know, my hair is not elongated in reference to curls. My curls are very, very tight wound, so I always end up with a fro. You see my other videos and pictures on my Facebook and Instagram and stuff, and I'm the lady always with the fro. I don't have elongated curls. And so I would have been fine if my fro had went up and then started to get bigger, but it didn't. And every time I do a wash and go, I have this problem. My fro goes up and then it gets smaller and tighter, and that creates single strand knots for me. So I had to give it up, y'all. So you know, I'm back with these faux locks. So I'm gonna tell you guys how I started. So I blow dry my hair out, and actually when I blow dry my hair out, I hold the ends because the ends are the oldest part and I don't want them to break. So I just blow dry my roots on out. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna 2-strand twist my hair, and then I'm gonna add extension onto the end of my hair to get the length that I want, because I want it to fall, you know, right here like armpit length or a little bit longer. So I'm gonna show you what I got. I just got the stuff from the local beauty supply here, and I'm sure you'll be able to find it at your beauty supply. So I have this hair here, which is the Super Jumbo braid hair. It's a silk and soft 100% synthetic fiber, and I'm going to use this to add length to the bottom of my twist before I start the faux locks. And for the locks, I'm going to be using this hair here, and this is Motown Tress Kiki Twist braid hair. And this hair was 99 cents and this hair was $5.99 a pack. So I'm not sure how far this hair is gonna go. So I'm gonna work from the top back. I'm gonna start from the top and go to the back, because if I run out of this hair, I'm gonna use some hair that I use for my crochet braids, and that hair is a totally different texture than this hair. It's a lot kinkier. So if I run out, I would prefer to run out in the back where I have the top part that can cover it and it looks totally nice. So I'll be back. So as you see, I'm finished a 2-strand twist on my hair. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the kinkle on here and I'm going to extend the ends of my twists. And you see my twists are thin because even though my fro always looks big and thick and voluptuous, when you get down to it, my hair always twists out thin. It doesn't ever twist out thick. So that's one thing. And what I wanted to show you is this. In the front of my hair, I had some issues a few months ago with my hair broke off in the front because I had changed my regimen and I added in a sulfate shampoo, and it was really too strong for my hair. So my hair broke off in the front. So I'm gonna zoom in. I'm actually gonna come close. I'm gonna let you see, because what I'm gonna do is for this hair, instead of extending from the ends, I'm going to add hair from the root and come down with it so that it is thicker. So you see how thin these twists are here? See how thick my roots are? That's the new hair coming in. And my ends are really thin. So I'm actually going to add hair from the root down to make this thicker. Okay, so I'm back and this looks really weird. My hair, you saw it was twisted early up here, so I just added the extensions to the end of my twists. On the ones that I had in the front, I actually covered these from start to finish with an extension because I didn't want my hair to pop or break. And I left two of my twists out right here, and I'm going to show you exactly how I add the extensions to the bottom of my hair. And it actually took a pack and a half of the Kangalong straight hair. So I just separate it out into a thickness like this. I split it in the middle and then I just twist it and pull with my finger. So I go on the back of the hair and I just grab it with my finger and I start to braid. See the twist in there? And I just braid on top of that. Just a normal braid. And it's connected right there. When I get far enough down on the braid and I want to finish it off, I actually tie it off at the bottom. So I pull a few strands, not that many, so it's really thin. I loop that around my finger, pull this around the back, slide my finger out, and there's a loop, and I put it through there. Pull it through, and that's a knot. Oops, knot. And I do that twice so that I could tie off the end of the braid and it doesn't come loose. Put my finger there, put the hair in front of it, and just hold it with my finger. And I just start braiding. Hold it tight so that it's secured, it doesn't slip down. And you see I have a few inches of my hair right here that I'm braiding over. Just a few strands of the hair at the bottom. Then I loop it around my finger, come around the back, pull the loop off, put the hair through there, pull it tightly and pull it out. Then I pull it down, do it again, around my finger, around the back of the braid, pull the loop off, take this hair, put it through the loop, and pull it out and down. So now that I have this all finished, should I go to bed? Since it's 3 o'clock in the morning. No, I still have a little bit more energy, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start twisting in the faux locs. So when I come back, I will have some locks in my hair. This has been quite the endeavor. I've been working on this for hours. I mean, hours. It has gone from one day to the next day. I'm still in these same clothes, and I am working on this hair, and I am almost maybe halfway finished. So what I discovered halfway through is that the hair that I bought, which is this hair, which is the Motown Tress Kinky Twist braid hair, Well, first of all, it's a really tiny packet of hair, and this only goes, I have to use 2 strands to make it thick, and it doesn't go a long way. Now this is some old hair that I've had for a long time, and it's Cuban twist hair, and it's more of a kinky texture. It's the same price for both packs. See the difference in the size and the bulkiness of the size of the hair? Well, this hair works a lot better to me than this hair, and I'll show you the difference in it. The Cuban twist hair has a lot of kink in it. That's the same hair that I always use for my crochet braids. But this Motown Tress hair, it has a lot of slip to it, which makes it sometimes hard to get it to hold in place while you're still twisting. There's a very distinct difference between the 2 types of hair. So here you go. You see? This is the Motown hair. It's more defined curls, but it's a thinner kind of hair. And this is the Cuban twist hair, which is a kinkier kind of hair, right? I thought this would work better. It doesn't. This works better for this hair. So I'm actually working on the back of my hair with this kinky twist hair. It's very difficult to do. My hands are tired. I had to take off my wedding band because I kept going around and around my fingers. My arms are tired. But this is something that I started, and I'm gonna finish it. So I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna do a demonstration on. I'm gonna do a demonstration on one of the strands, so you can see exactly what it is that I'm doing here. I start from right here, and I bend this hair, and I hold it. I hold my root super duper tight, and I just start to coil. And as I coil, I'm still holding the root of my hair really tight, and I just coil around, making sure that the Cuban twist hair stays flat on that strand. And I'm going slow and neatly so that it doesn't buckle or unravel, because it has a tendency to do both. And this is going to start where I added on to my own hair, but there's no difference. You can't notice a difference. As I twist across it, you don't even notice. And you keep it really tight. You can see, it's still really tight.
And I'm coming to the end of where I have it braided at.
When I get to the end where there's no more braided hair and it's just, there's no more braid on here and it's just loose hair, I go ahead and I clip that hair off. And I try to do it like in a slant so that it's not so harsh. It's in a slant, and I keep twisting down and across the end. See, I cover the end, and then I start twisting back upwards, the same direction that I was already twisting in. I'm not gonna go much further, so I'm actually gonna cut this hair. And I'm gonna cut it diagonally too. And this hair that I cut off, sometimes the hair that I'm adding on isn't long enough, so you will need extension pieces, and I just use these small pieces to extend the bottom so that I could loop it and do it again on another one. And I'm gonna keep going up and up as far as I can possibly get it. And then when I get it as high as I can get it, I am gonna burn it, but I'm gonna start from the bottom to burn it. Handy dandy little thing here. There you go. And I'm gonna burn the top here. Okay, when I finish that, roll it with my hands to smooth that out. And voila, there you go. So I let it unravel, and there it is. Okay, so I am done. This is the end result. It took me a little over 24 hours to get this accomplished. There's still some places that I need to go back in and tighten up, because like I said before, my hands are really getting really tired and stressed, and so are my arms. But overall, I like it. I think it's really different for me, especially the blonde in here. I would much prefer to use the kinkier hair for this style than the actual nicer looking hair that I have bought. They're both the same price. I would suggest to anybody to get the kinkier kind because it actually catches better. The ones that I need to go back in and see about a little later all come from the ones I think that came from the silkier type of hair. But it's easy, guys. You can do it yourself. Just a weekend in, dedicate a weekend to doing your hair and make it happen. I love it. And so I am not dealing with that wash and go right now. I am actually full speed ahead into a protective style. I'm gonna keep this in until probably around my birthday, and I'll take it out and wear my hair out and go right back into protective styles for the fall. I love you guys. Thanks for watching.